Today we're talking about someone whose name still sparks curiosity decades later, June Wilkinson. If you've come across old magazine covers, classic Hollywood photos, or vintage television clips, chances are you've seen her face. And if you've been wondering why people still talk about her after all these years, you're not alone. There's something about her story that continues to capture attention. She wasn't just remembered for her beauty. She represented an era when glamour, confidence, and charm could turn someone into an international sensation almost overnight. But here's the thing. Most people remember the photographs. Very few know the woman behind them. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe and hit notification bell. Let's go back to the beginning. Born in England, June Wilkinson grew up far from the bright lights of Hollywood. Like many young women with big dreams, she wanted something more than an ordinary life. That ambition eventually led her across the Atlantic, where opportunity was waiting. It didn't take long before photographers and producers noticed her striking appearance. Suddenly, magazine covers, television appearances, and Hollywood events became part of her everyday life. Her rise felt incredibly fast, and before long, her name was becoming familiar to audiences across America. But here's the part that often gets overlooked. She wasn't simply another glamorous face in front of a camera. She understood how to build a public image at a time when media exposure could make or break a career. She appeared in films, television programs, and countless interviews, always presenting herself with confidence and poise. While many stars faded after a brief moment in the spotlight, June Wilkinson managed to remain part of the conversation because she knew how to adapt as entertainment continued to evolve. And all of this happened during a period when Hollywood placed enormous pressure on women to fit a certain image. Success often depended on appearances, yet staying relevant required much more than beauty alone. June navigated that world with determination, embracing the opportunities that came her way while building a career that extended beyond a single headline or photograph. She became one of the recognizable faces of a generation that helped define the glamour of the late 1950s and early 1960s. Now fast forward to today. Vintage photographs, television clips, and classic Hollywood collections continue to introduce June Wilkinson to entirely new audiences. Younger generations discover her through social media, while longtime fans remember the excitement she brought to an unforgettable era. It's more than simple nostalgia. It's a reminder of someone whose image became part of entertainment history and whose story still fascinates people many years later. Because June Wilkinson was never just another model or actress from Hollywood's golden years. She became a symbol of an era that celebrated elegance, confidence, and timeless glamour. And that's exactly why her name continues to be remembered, proving that some stars don't simply belong to the past. They remain part of the conversation for generations.